Hi, this is Arif Alam. Today we will discuss two types of function, composition of a function and invertible function. So let's see first composition of a function. But before go ahead, let's understand scenario of composition. Here we need to find out the marks of Rahul, isn't it? So first we have Rahul here and we need to find out the marks of Rahul. So first we need a registration here. Isn't it? And after getting registration we get roll number of Rahul. Suppose it's roll number 12579, or we can say and thereafter we need a system, and system we put the roll number in a system, CBSE website or other website, then we get marks here. So you can see here we need two functions. First we put Rahul as a input and register as a function. Thereafter we get roll number as a output, Rahul as a input, and we get roll number as a output, and then we put that roll number in computer system and CBSE website. We put in CBSE and any other website, then we got marks here. So it is an input as a roll number and we got the output marks here. So you can see here we need two function here, isn't it? So it is a real life example of composition function, scenario of composition function. Let's see more. Here x as any input and f as a function, so we got output fx. Again g as a function, so we will get output g of fx. So we can read is reverse. We need to read here f of g, isn't it? But it is wrong. We will read its reverse here, g of f, isn't it? Let's understand the definition of composition of a function. Let f such that a tends to b and g such that b tends to c be two function, then the composition of a function f and g denoted by g of f is defined as the function g of f such that a tends to c, given by g of f x equals to g bracket fx for all x belongs to a. So we have two function here, one is g and one is f and other is b. Then the composition of these two function, we can write g of f. Earlier I told you about that, it is a reverse. So g of f such that a tends to c. given by such that. So it is a composition of a function. Now next we will discuss invertible function. Let's see what is invertible function here. A function f such that x tends to y is defined to be invertible if there exists a function g such that y tends to x. It is also reverse of this function. We can say such that g of f equals to ix. It means I'm identity in I, x is identity in I, and we can say and f of g equals to iy, identity in y. Then the function g is called the inverse of f and is denoted by f inverse, isn't it? So next, thus if f is invertible, then f must be 1 1 and on 2, and conversely if f is 1 1 on 2, then f must be invertible. So we can say if a function is 1 1 and on 2, so it must be invertible. If a function is invertible, so it must be 1 1 and on 2. If 1 1 and on 2, it must be invertible. So we know very well about 1 1 and on 2. In previous exercise we did the question of 1 1 and on 2. So that is the definition of invertible function. Let's understand